Let me read off these stats real quick. This guy hit 500 with 14 doubles, 4 triples, and 2 home runs this year. But he might be valued even more as an arm, where he was 8-1 with a .73 ERA. He struck out 110 batters in 47 and 2/3 innings this year, DJ. I can't do the math on that, but that feels like more than 2 an inning. Welcome to the show, Johnny King, the Prince of Naples, committed to the University of Miami. Johnny King, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you.
So Johnny, I want to talk to you because you're number 11 on our board in this prep class. You are one of the youngest players in the class. You won't turn 18 until after the draft.
Yes,
A dynamic two-way. You can obviously swing it. There's some value there. I'm sure Miami has you penciled in to start on Fridays and hitting the 3-hole at some point there in Coral Gables.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
But I want to talk to you because you had a huge junior season, and I want to lead up to that. Like your entire childhood of going through, you're in the state of Florida, tons of talent. Was this two-way option always something that you did? 3-hole, center field. Was that something you were always doing throughout your childhood?
It was always me hitting that 3-hole and always playing in the outfield. I mean, I did it my whole life ever since USSSA and like 10U. I mean, I've always always loved hitting. I've always loved playing in the field. I can't just sit around and be like the PO. That's not my kind of style. I mean, obviously if I go to pro ball, it's going to have to happen. I mean, I'll sacrifice that, but I was always a hitter, and I always wanted to be in the outfield making diving plays when I was younger, and that's how it's always been.
Has that, the two-way aspect, put any added stress onto you throughout your high school career? You've hit at a high level, you've pitched at a high level, you've competed at a high level. Are there any days where you go and think, hey, I'm sore today, this just ain't it for me?
Not really. I feel like my body always feels good during the season because I kind of maintain it in the gym with strength. I'm always lifting to keep my body strong and always stretching before games really well, making sure I don't hurt myself. So my body's always feeling great. I mean, there's no ever like, oh, I'm sore, I don't want to play. And I always want to win. Biggest competitor you'll ever meet for sure.
Now, before DJ kind of takes over, and we're going to grill you pretty good here on some good stuff about your prospect profile, I really want to zero in on the end of your junior year to now. The season ends. You threw about, let's say, 70-ish innings. It was a pretty in-depth junior season where you hit, you led the team, you're striking everybody out, you're on the board. I'm tracking you all the way from Oregon, getting information nonstop because it's a mid-90s fastball, quality mover, athletic down the mound, but the feel for spin is innate there. Tell me about throughout that junior season, when did you know, hey, I have a chance to be a real dude, or did it not set in until the summer?
It honestly set in, I mean, my junior season when I was throwing 90, I was like, wow, I'm 16 years old right now and I'm throwing 90. I mean, that was obviously a crazy thing. It kind of blew my head up a little bit and got me going. And honestly, and then once I played USA and East Coast Pro in the summer, I mean, that was when I was like, wow, this is real. I mean, I had real scouts watching me, and it was really cool.